talk about fuck all if you'd like. I don't really care.
Yeah, I don't really know either. So tell me, how's your day going so far?
Relaxing.
Good.
I haven't really done that all day. Started out playing some video games. That was about it.
What games are you playing?
Dark Souls. Fucking difficult game.
I heard that was meant to be one of like the hardest games like to play.
Yeah, I made a fella commit suicide. Well, no, he didn't commit suicide. He went hollow because I kept helping him. So his daughter killed him. Because apparently, if you help him too much, he feels like he's not worth anyone's time.
Oh, that's a shame.
Let that be a life lesson. Never help anyone.
I'm always helping people.
They just end up cutting themselves because they feel like they can't do anything themselves.
Jesus, bro. That's a bit dark, isn't it?
Yeah. According to YouTube algorithm, I should have used unalive themselves. But however, I haven't got 150,000 viewers, so I really don't give a fuck.
You will one of these days with this shit that you talk
Yeah,
about.
if YouTube ever hunt me down, let's hunt down that fella with 8 viewers. He's got 3 subscribers. That dickhead's up to something. Shout out to me subs. One of them's right here.
Hey!
Alright, hey! Got a sub onto the podcast. But not the sub that I'd like to have here. I'd rather a fit blonde.
So tell me, what's going on with like all this shit in England and all like this? Because I remember last time.
So like I'm going a full-on rant here if you want. What are we talking about in terms of England?
Like,
Because I've been paying a fierce bit of attention to that Islamic Caliphate.
like, yeah, like what's your opinion on like all the shit that's happening right now? Like, I genuinely I don't know anything what's going on. Like,
Yeah, but like from my opinion, the British government has put multiculturalism first before their own DEI. Is it DEI or DIE, diversity and equity or equality, which end up being the biggest lot of bollocks ever because it's only favouring one side of the group.
really?
Yeah, man, fucking diversity and equality doesn't work. It's the biggest lot of bullshit I've ever seen. It just doesn't. Like, what's that thing in England?
Well,
They advertise for a job, but like they kind of advise white people not to apply for a job.
I honestly
Like, man, England's a
bro.
predominantly white Christian country, but it seems to be against white people and Christians.
That's mad.
It's just what's going on. But look, fucking thank God for Bob of Speaker's Corner. If it wasn't from him, that place be already gone to shit. Like, it already is gone to shit, but Bob's saving it. Thank you, Bob. From a fellow monk, even though I don't think Bob's a monk. I think he's an evangelist.
A what?
An evangelist.
Oh.
I can't really explain what it is, but I'm pretty sure he's described himself as an evangelist. Not even describe himself like if you're an evangelist. You're an evangelist, that's it.
That's fair enough.
And then, yeah, well, English is just kind of... Like, I've been watching a lot of those Candle with Lubna videos, because she's a Pakistani Muslim, so she kind of knows a lot more about this than you or me ever would. In terms of the culture and shit, but I do look into it a lot, and I pay a lot of attention to it.
I don't even pay attention to what's going on or anything right now, pretty much. I just like do my own thing. I just keep my head down.
You have extremist radicals, I think that's the problem. And the government now has extremist radicals. MI5 have fucking said it themselves. But they can't do anything about it because they don't want to come off as racist. And I feel like the Labour Party, man, I feel like a lot of Labour Party's voters are from the Muslim community, so they don't want to offend them like at all cost. And especially now that they're covering up the grooming gang scandal, well, the rape fucking gang scandal, because they went well past grooming. Grooming is one thing, but selling kids for sex to other members of the Pakistani Muslim community, that's rape. That's far beyond grooming.
Hasn't that been happening for a long time? But
Since the 80s.
Like, yeah, and it's only been spoken
Well, it took an
about
American to fucking call it out. And I'm glad an American called it out, because any time an English person calls it out, it just gets shut down. And that English person gets called a racist or whatever by the media. Like, look at Tommy Robinson, for example.
Yeah, true.
Man, he talked about girls that he knew personally, that told him the details, and he's saying what the lads in Luton were like in the early days, trying to convert people basically into the fucking Taliban.
You can't be having that shit.
Man, I had one of them try to talk to me years ago on O'Connell Street. No, I was probably like fucking, I was a kid, probably like 12 or 14. I can get my friend around the corner, he can witness, he can like vouch for me because he was there. When I talked to them for like 3 or 4 days, and they were just chatting to me about the joys of Islam and reason to join, and they started calling me brother, and they gave me their phone number and arranged me to meet up with them and chat to them and stuff like that. So I went home and I told my dad about it, because I was only a kid, I just thought I met these people. And then my dad was just kind of was like, right, well, I'm going to get on the phone to a few people. And then a few of my dad's friends ended up coming to me and they would bring me out. And basically, I learned over the years that they brought me out to try to keep me away from the Muslim fellas. They didn't want me converted to Islam. Which is probably what would have happened if I ended up going to see those lads for tea and shit like that.
If you would have kept going, eventually you would have been one of those.
Yeah, but they were trying to convert me from day one. Like, I remember it. They were telling me the joys about Islam. And this was outside the GPO at about, I'm 27 now. I was around 13 or 14 at the time. So around 14 years ago. That was when they were around the GPO trying to fucking chat to people. I don't know if you still see them there now, but
I think I've seen a few.
Are they still around?
I think so. I don't want to say 100% because
they still try to convert people in the street.
I honestly don't pay attention. I'm not gonna lie. I just walk ahead and just.
I know, man. I myself favourite was selective, but I don't mind the fucking Christian preachers. They're preaching about religion, so I'm not gonna really give a shit about it. I'm not gonna give the Islamist shit either. I mean, but at the same time, I don't really like you preaching your stuff out on the streets. Not all of them, because man, there's moderate Muslims. They don't fully give in to it. But the boys I met man years ago, they were 100% for the Quran, like everything in the Quran. And then when I heard of Tommy Robinson, then I heard about all these grooming gangs and I think the lads getting converted in and going off doing dodgy shit around the time where they start chatting to me.
Yeah.
I do think to myself, but if I end up going along with them and like chatting to them and fully converting to it, do you reckon like would I've become a radical Muslim?
Probably.
I'm too much of a radical Christian. But not like I'm a radical Christian, but not to the Westboro Baptist Church type of radical. That's a bit too radical even for me.
I know what you mean, man.
Do you remember when Ireland legalised gay marriage?
Yeah, I do actually.
Do you remember the Westboro Baptist Church's reaction?
No, I didn't actually see.
They put up a picture of a flag, and it was them standing in front of the flag, and they had signs that said "God hates Ireland," but it was the flag of the Ivory Coast.
Really?
Yeah. They didn't even look into our flag before they insulted us.
Fucking Egypt.
School.
Fuck that shit, man.
But even then, I wouldn't be considered a fully Christian because I don't really see a problem with homosexuality.
That's very true. You never did.
Like,
anyway.
do what you want to do. It's not my thing. I don't judge. I've got family members who are gay, so.
Yeah,
it's a bit of an arsehole to judge other gay people, not just them. But I don't judge them. I grew up around this, I grew up, it was an accepting time, so I never grew up with people saying bad things about like gay people or anything like that. They were a bit racist. Not really homophobic.
Yeah, there was always racism, but never really up there. Like, there was a few homophobic.
Was there racism though? Because I feel like we hated the British more than anyone else. They're weirder than us.
I know a few people who hate black people.
Whether they hate them because they're black or that they just have a bad experience with a black person.
I genuinely don't know. I didn't ask because I just didn't want to get into that. Like,
yeah, some people can have like an experience with like a one black person, but as Dublin people, we're not very clear in our sentences.
That's very
true.
So
like he could have said, "Yeah, I hate black people," but he could have meant that one specific bloke, And he doesn't even hate him because he's black. He hates him because he done something. He just happened to be black.
Yeah, that's true. Like,
Well, black lads in Donegal with London accents though. Fuck you playing it.
yeah.
Like
well,
you're raised in Donegal. What you talking with a London accent?
No, it's majority of the majority of the black guys, and not just there. Like even here in Dublin and fucking
Do they talk with a London accent down here?
some of them talking their London accents.
What about Black Paddy when he talks with a Dublin accent?
Black Paddy?
Yeah, Black Paddy. Shout out Black Paddy. Does he is he from James Street? No, I'm not too sure, so don't confirm me if you don't know. But I'm pretty sure I've seen a few videos of him in his early years around James Street, so I was always under the impression that he lived in those flats.
I never.
I know he lives in the north now.
I never heard of him because I went to school in James
He
Street.
lives in enemy territory now.
Did you say in enemy territory?
In enemy territory. Northern Ireland.
No, I never heard of him when I went to James Street because I went to school there and all the lads there in the flats would have said something. And I used to hang around there as well, even years later. When I moved down to the countryside, when I used to come up to Dublin, I used to hang around in James Street in the flats years later because I knew everyone from the school.
No, I never did.
Yeah, I don't know.
I used to hang around with trees as gardens because I grew up on Eugene Street. So.
Oh, that's different though. You knew everyone there, didn't you?
No, I
Really?
knew the people from the first block. I knew one person from the last block, so like the sixth block. Mainly people in the first block, and knew one or two people in the middle blocks. That was about it. I didn't know everyone in the flats though.
Yeah, but at least you knew a few people.
I didn't even know everyone on Eugene Street. Fucking thinking about it.
Man, like every time I go past fighting, I'm always getting stopped by someone so they can yap the ears off me. Literally.
Yeah, people don't stop me to chat anymore. It's because I have headphones in, I ignore them way. Best way to beat it.
I have headphones in as well, and then they just still stop and talk to me. I don't mind talking to them sometimes, but sometimes I'm like, oh, just go away. Like, I want to get on with my day.
Leave me alone.
Yeah.
I want to be left alone for a few hours. Oh.
Sometimes I just like.
Everyone's favourite kind of spirit.
Yeah. Like, I'm gonna come up in your sleep.
I'm the spirit of the Easter Bunny and Freddy Krueger combined into one. Alright, come on, hang on.
I'm gonna give you the fucking Easter eggs, and I'm still gonna claw your face.
Spanish Freddy Krueger. Hola, me llamo es Freddy Krueger. What I think. Me llamo es Robert England.
Robert England?
The fellow who plays Freddy Krueger.
Oh.
Until they made that terrible fucking remake in, I think it was 2011 they made it.
Yeah.
Full-in remake, that was just fucking terrible.
It did get a bad review and everyone did hate it, to be fair.
I remember my girlfriend told me she'd gone to see it, like, obviously my girlfriend at the time.
Yeah.
But by the time we were together, the film was like 4 or 5 years old.
Sure.
And I remember her telling me it was terrible. Your man from The Watchmen is in it, the little small fella. And he was good at Watchmen, the little small ginger fella. He was class at Watchmen.
I've never seen Watchmen.
Never seen Watchmen?
No. There's a lot of stuff that I haven't seen that I do have to watch. Like, I literally watched The Sopranos for the first time.
Have you seen Backdoor Sluts 9?
Why does that sound like a porn movie?
It is. Have you seen it?
No.
Great movie.
You fucking dickhead.
Kids travelled many miles till they turned that film to a DVD store.
What? Are you one of them?
No.
Or were you?
I watched them do it though. I seen them do it. It was on TV.
You were sitting there like 12 o'clock in the morning watching the telly. Oh, who are these kids? What are they doing?
Essentially, yeah. You watch South Park on TG Car? So that was bollocks.
Yeah,
if you don't speak Irish, that's the biggest load of bollocks I've ever seen in my entire life.
And you don't even fucking understand it either, and it just makes it worse. And you're not even
I would
enjoying
say it
it.
makes it worse for us because we are Irish and we don't even understand.
Yeah.
We don't understand TG for
We don't even know.
TG Car.
Yeah. We don't understand our own language. That's a fucking disgrace.
Well, I've been trying to learn small bits. Like, dig with, Cunus Atatu, Tom Mega Bra, August Fan, Tom Make Carcalo. Like small bits of conversation. Yeah, but Irish language is not an easy language to learn. Tell you, say what you want about the British, but thank God they gave us that language. Because if we never learnt English, we'd be going to the Atlas schools in England to learn English. We'd be chilling with the Brazilians and Spanish kids and we'd all be together. But we'd be segregated because no one else on this fucking planet speaks Irish. Yeah, I'm English sad and dumb, but it's just a lot of Irish lads going to learn English.
I'm pretty sure Michael Fassbender had to learn Irish for his role in Kneecap's movie.
It wouldn't surprise me, seeing that it has some things in it that are Irish.
Because I'm pretty sure, because like, I know like they speak Irish in it, because I've seen a clip of it. But I don't know if Michael Fassbender did have to speak Irish in it, in the film.
Never seen it, mate.
Neither have I, but my parents said it was funny and it was great.
I mean, I'd say it's probably great if you could understand the Irish language.
Yeah, that's true. They didn't understand the Irish language at all. But, like, obviously they still speak English in it and, like, the movie, like, this.
Do you ever think of learning your native language, though? I didn't think of it years ago, man, because my argument was, sure, it's a fucking dying language. But then I kind of figured out, like, it's dying because of those attitudes, that it's a dying language. So now I'm more inclined to learn my native language. But I'm still trying to learn Spanish, so there's just so many languages.
I can't even speak English half of the time, don't I learn my own language.
That's because you're apparently slow.
Yeah, I am, that's true. I am so.
If you didn't have a disability card, you'd be getting me cancelled.
So
Free travel all the way.
yeah, travel all over Ireland for free. Yeah, fuck you bitches, yeah.
I don't get free travel.
Oh well.
Oh, but the trains are cheaper now, mate. Fucking, I think it was like £6 for the train to Wexford. It's like, no way.
Was that a single ticket, I'm assuming?
No, I'm back.
Oh, it's hard.
Yeah,
£6.
£6. I'm shocking it to me as well.
That's not bad actually, that's fucking great.
I brought £30 with me just to be safe. Because you never know the fucking prices of those trains. But apparently it's still cheap, man. It's like £4 to get to Wicklow.
Sure,
I have to check that again. I was supposed to go to a gaff party this weekend, but I'm looking after a dog. Principals first.
What breed is the dog?
An Australian cattle dog.
Oh, that's
big old fella.
that's an interesting one.
Yeah, he's a big old fella. Probably fucking half the size of me.
Actually, I have a question for you. What's like the best storytelling game that like you've ever played? Like that you've actually watched the cutscenes in it. I don't know if I said that right.
It's a hard one to guess because even when I was a kid, I never really watched the cutscenes. I kind of always had the mindset, sure, I get the gist of it as I go along.
Yeah, true.
I don't really need to know the full story of it.
Understandable.
As I got older, probably Dark Souls. Dark Souls is a pretty good story too. I couldn't even start to explain the story because one, I'm drinking, I'm drugging, and there's a lot of detail to it. One story I remember is if you help this fella out an awful lot, he kind of thanks you for it, but he does mention that like he's like, without you, I don't know where I'd be, but he goes hollow due to it because he comes to the idea that basically that he needs the undead. Oh, what's the fella's name in it? The undead warrior, I think. I don't know if that's his name. It's the fella you play as anyway. But he figures that you've helped him with everything, so he goes hollow because he's like, I can't really do anything myself, and then his daughter, I believe, kills him because he's gone hollow. But that's partly due to your character being a dick and helping him out.
Damn.
There is a way out of it. They said like in one of his last battles, if there's a way to help him, but at the same time you don't help him too much. So he walks off with a bit of balls blazing, and he's like, yeah, those are
Balls
fuckers. I'm a brave knight in a brave castle. These are my minions.
For me, one of the best story games I've played I haven't completed it.
Or Call of Duty World at War. Sorry to interrupt you.
No, you're good.
Great story.
That is great. I have to agree with you. Ghost is another great one as well. Call of Duty Ghost. The story that is brilliant.
No, I liked World at War just because it was more of a horror game than anything else.
Oh,
especially when I played when I was a kid, it felt more like
it was so scary.
Call of Duty took on a horror vibe to it, which worked out extremely well.
Even when you go into the team and like the music starts playing, you get fucking goosebumps.
Yeah, and even like the main menu.
Yeah, like
just a load of helmets on fucking rifles.
It isn't World at War the first Call of Duty game that made zombies? I'm pretty sure it is because it has the house and all, and that's just the one map, isn't it?
Yeah, that was the first one.
Yeah, that was great to be fair.
Still hands down my favourite zombie map of all time. Never made it past round 16 on single player, never made it past round 24 on multiplayer. But I didn't figure that you had to run around, but I used to just corner myself upstairs and just fucking fire shots all through the whole round. I didn't realise until the likes of Black Ops that you're supposed to basically run in circles.
Oh well, that was different because Black Ops it was like war and fads. You know, right?
Well, it was more Vietnam, but with Nazi zombies was Nazi zombies. It was still the basic gist of kill zombies, fix windows.
That's
random box, except the random box moved in Black Ops. That was a bit of a bitch. Remember the first time I played that and I seen it move, I was like, the fuck, what? I was like, why is it moving?
Call of Duty is just not the same. Back then it was great. World at War, Black Ops, even Black Ops 2. Black Ops 2 was amazing as well, that was the shit. And then once Black Ops 3 came out, I was excited. And then once I realised you could run on walls and then do the double jump, I was like, what the fuck is this?
Oh, sorry about all the coughing, by the way.
No, you're good.
The whiskey's drying up the throat.
It's alright, I understand. It's all good.
What were you saying?
About Call of Duty jumping on walls and shit. Oh no, sorry, yeah. The best storytelling game that I've played. I don't know if I even completed half of it. I know I didn't finish it. Red Dead Redemption 2. It's so good.
It's got a pretty good story.
It's so good.
Red Dead 1, what I always found was better.
I know.
Same aspect as World War II, when Red Dead 1 had a bit more of a creepy, not a horror vibe to it. Not even the missions, man, just the atmosphere.
Even the game itself, like?
Yeah, like, you know, into like fucking, what was it, tall trees. And just you went there, man, the music would get a bit creepy, like it was night time when you were in tall trees. It was a bit weird. I remember for years I believed in that, the myth that there was a werewolf in the Red Dead 1, because they had like one picture of it.
Yeah.
But
Did you
after
find it?
that, no, he wasn't real. Like, I think someone just edited the photo, but I was a kid when I heard about it, so I did spend a lot of time in that game trying to find this werewolf. It wasn't true. Figured it out myself.
Oh, yeah. Did you play Red Undead?
Undead Nightmare?
Dead Redemption?
Yeah, Red Dead Redemption, Undead Nightmare.
Is it good?
The zombie? Yeah, it was good.
But is it like Red Dead but it's zombies instead?
Essentially, yeah, but it's just Red Dead with zombies. A lot more creepier. Like, the game was already, had the creepy atmosphere, as I said, so Red Dead Undead Nightmare added a lot more.
Are the zombies fast in this or slow?
They run at you. I mean, they're as fast as a typical NPC Red Dead
That's good.
character. I was wondering would they make that for the Red Dead too, but I don't think so.
My sister and brother were banging on for me for years to play Red Dead 2. Because I'm not really much of a gamer, you see. I'm more, like, I just make music. That's all I really do.
Shout out to Triple J's music career.
Hey! Shout out to the Templars Monk podcasts.
So,
Legend, bro.
the Templars monks appreciate it. Even though, as you can see, one of the fellow monks isn't here with us today. He's off on the pitch.
That's a pity. Next time though.
Sure, could do it now 2-part though, what?
Yeah, that's
fuck
true.
all else to be doing. Other than sitting here with me fresh new table. Only the OG viewers will notice. I sent that one subscriber I got about a month ago. Cheers.
And I'm one of the OG subscribers.
Yeah,
Hey.
yeah, but I know you personally. You're not the original. There was one fella, the first subscriber, I don't know his name, but he's 1 out of 3. And he's sound fella. if he watches this, sound fella.
You probably will. shout out to you. Shout out to the people all that watch it.
I'll be 81 viewers over the space of a month.
I might get more now because like I have 97 subscribers on YouTube.
Ooh.
And I get over 100 views on some of my songs. So, ooh.
Johnny Big Balls over here. Look at you slapping me. I can't get onto the table. Yeah, don't get right here.
Like I would.
You better not make some brand new table. I don't want your ball stack staying on it. Here's me dogs.
Ah, the joys. Lovely dogs.
Is there someone coming down?
Yeah.